Hello and welcome to your Employee Benefits Open Enrollment Guide. Employee benefits are a vital part of most people's overall financial planning. Insurance helps protect things we aren't able to afford to pay for when something unplanned happens. The group benefits that are offered to you in Lee County schools are among the most affordable and efficient ways to purchase protection against major risks we all face. As we go through this presentation, consider your situation and where any gaps may be present. And as always, you can access this information in your Employee Benefits Center at myleebenefits.com. There are 4 critical areas most people should be thinking about when electing their benefits coverage. The first and most essential benefit to have is health insurance. Fortunately for you, the state of Georgia offers high-quality, affordable plans. Go to myleebenefits.com for more information on these healthcare options. The second important area is protecting your income through disability insurance. Losing an income for even a short amount of time can devastate many people and families, and it's vital to protect against this risk. Your disability insurance is divided into 2 parts, short-term and long-term. Short-term disability begins after 15 calendar days or the exhaustion of your sick leave, whichever is greater, and will pay for up to 3 months for a qualifying injury or illness, while long-term disability will begin after the greater of 90 days or the exhaustion of sick leave and pay up to normal Social Security retirement age. Depending on how much sick leave and savings you have or don't have, you may need to have both short and long-term disability. But long-term disability insurance is highly recommended to most people who have under 25 years of service and are under the age of 65. The third most important benefit is life insurance. Think you don't need life insurance? Think again. It may seem like an unnecessary expense, but there are many reasons to have life insurance, even if you're not supporting a family. For instance, final expenses. You've seen the commercials. Funeral expenses, debts, medical bills can add up to a hefty amount. The last thing you want is for your loved ones to shoulder this extra burden. Also consider that if you're married, you and your significant other may have planned for a future based on 2 incomes. But what if one of you passes away unexpectedly? Life insurance can be used to replace the lost income so the survivors can maintain their same standard of living, maybe even pass on an estate. There are 2 types of life insurance, term and permanent. Term insurance is usually the most affordable early in life, but the price increases as you get older. It's meant to provide higher death benefit needs during younger ages when you have higher financial obligations. Your voluntary group term life accidental death and dismemberment insurance allows you the opportunity to purchase up to 5 times your annual salary, up to $250,000. Spouses and children are also eligible for this benefit. It's important to note, each year you and your spouse will be given the opportunity to increase your life in AD&D coverage. If you're already enrolled in the plan at any level, you may purchase additional amounts up to the guarantee issue limits without answering health questions. If you're not currently enrolled, any election will require a medical questionnaire, so consider enrolling in this coverage, even if for a small amount. Permanent life insurance is generally more expensive today, but is designed for you to have the rest of your life. It should typically be used when you have permanent or long-term financial obligations, like final expenses that you desire to cover elsewhere with insurance. Unlike your term insurance, it comes with guaranteed level premiums and death benefits and cash value accumulation inside the policies. You're also able to carry it with you even if you leave the school system. And the fourth most vital area to cover is your savings. We want to encourage you to set up an emergency fund, around 3 months of expenses that you can access in the event of an emergency. After that, move that to retirement funds. This can be done through a savings account 403b, IRAs, even credit unions. However you choose, have some type of systematic savings plan where you pay yourself first. Now let's go into your other benefits. The original high option plan still covers your preventive and diagnostic services at 100% with no deductible. Basic services such as fillings and simple extractions are covered at 80%, and more extensive major services are covered at 50%. The annual deductible for basic and major services remains at $50 per person with a maximum family deductible of $150. The annual maximum benefit per covered individual remains at $1,250. Ortho services are covered for children up to age 19 at 50% to a lifetime maximum of $1,000. The new low option plan has the same design. The preventive and diagnostic services are still covered at 100% with no deductible. Basic services are covered at 75%, while major services are still covered at 50% like the high option. The annual deductible for basic and major services is $75. The annual maximum benefit per covered individual is $750. Orthodontic services are not covered on the low plan. There are some enhancements that were able to be negotiated by the committee with no effect on the cost of the plan. Both plans will now cover dependent children up to age 26 regardless of student status. The plans also include an in-network diagnostic and preventive waiver. This means when you use a provider in the Delta network, the cost for your diagnostic and preventive services, such as your twice-a-year cleanings, exams, and some x-rays, are not applied to your annual maximum. Complete details of the plans, including premiums and a listing of network providers, can be found at myleavebenefits.com. Vision care is available through iMed. By seeing a provider that is in the iMed network, you can receive annual vision exams from preferred providers for a $10 copay. Your lenses can be updated every year after a $20 materials copay, and frames updated every other year. In lieu of glasses, you can get contacts. There are discounts and benefits on numerous other services, so see your plan information at myleavebenefits.com. Without even looking at the statistics, you know that heart attacks, cancer, and strokes happen to people every day. Very few people are financially prepared to survive a critical illness. Critical illness insurance provides security for many expenses that may not be covered by medical insurance, such as rent or mortgage, co-pays and deductibles, family income replacement, and experimental treatments or drugs. Critical illness insurance from Aflac can provide a substantial lump sum cash benefit that you select upon the first diagnosis of a covered condition to help protect you from the related costs. Some of the covered conditions include invasive cancer, heart attack, stroke, renal or kidney failure, and major organ transplant. Your benefit can be used any way you and your family choose, and your benefit is paid in full regardless of any other insurance you may have in force. This coverage is portable if you change jobs or retire, and the rates do not increase as you age. Unexpected accidents happen every day. You want to be active and healthy, but accidents are just a part of life, especially sports-related ones. Ending up in urgent care can hurt more than a knee. It can hurt your finances. For that reason, you have accident insurance available. It pays benefits above and beyond what your health insurance pays. Your plan has a schedule of benefits for various types of accidents and the benefit amount for each. There are no medical questions to be answered. The rates do not increase as you age, and you can take the policy with you if you change jobs or retire. Last, if you're looking for some creative ways to save money this year, you may consider having a flexible spending account, or FSA. There are two types of FSAs, health care and dependent care. A healthcare flexible spending account allows you to put pre-tax dollars into an account to be used to pay for eligible expenses not reimbursed by insurance plans. Things like deductibles, prescriptions, even LASIK surgery. When you incur those expenses, simply give your FSA credit card to the provider and that qualifying expense will be paid from your account. A detailed list of these eligible expenses can be found at myleavebenefits.com. Dependent care FSAs allow out-of-pocket qualifying dependent care expenses, like a child's licensed daycare, to be eligible for reimbursement if it is for dependents claimed on your federal income tax return. Flexible spending accounts are a way to save on taxes for things you're already paying for. One important point to remember is the use it or lose it rule. Should you elect an annual dollar amount and don't submit enough qualifying expenses to cover those dollars, you'll have money left in the account at the end of the plan year. Those dollars will be forfeited to your employer by law. So just be sure your election amount will have sufficient expenses out of pocket to cover them. Information provided in this presentation is a highlight of decisions you should consider for the upcoming plan year. For more detailed information regarding these and other plans, please refer to the plan documents with complete details at myleavebenefits.com. Well, that wraps it up. Make this a great enrollment. Again, the simplest place to start is at, you guessed it, myleavebenefits.com. We appreciate all you do and thank you for spending your valuable time with us.